Hello, welcome back. It is literacy time, and we just listened to the story Mud Puddle by Robert Munsch. When I was little, that was one of my favorite stories. So we're going to create something for our learners to do to kind of play around in a mud puddle without getting dirty. So what you're going to need is you're going to need either a big Ziploc container or a protective cover, some brown paint, and some water. And inside the protective cover or the Ziploc, probably a freezer side would be best because you're going to be layering it over a large piece of paper, like an 8.5 by 11, like a normal regular paper. So you're going to pour in some brown paint, just like so. And then you're going to add some water. So you're going to create a little bit of a goop inside of this. So, whoop. And you're going to make sure you want to seal it up. Probably something you're going to do before you give them the center, but also fun to do with the learner as well. So you can see that you're kind of creating a mud puddle in here with all this water. So you want to keep going so it's pretty filled with paint and water. Then what you're going to do is you're going to prepare some words. So I'm going to tape this so I don't get an oopsie while I'm doing this because that wouldn't be very fun. So you're going to prepare a sheet underneath your mud puddle. I'm going to tape it down so it doesn't spill, and you're also going to tape it on top of the paper. So underneath, the idea is, look at that, it's kind of fun, is you're going to be hiding some words. So this isn't enough paint, but you guys can understand what I'm going for. So what you're going to do is you're going to create some vocabulary for your literacy center or some letter sounds that you have been studying. And you're going to create sheets underneath. So in the templates, I will have created a couple for you already for your little learner to go ahead and find. So for example, we were learning the oi blend and the blend, and I might be writing the word mud, puddle, spring. And so you're going to get a checklist, and they're going to have to try to uncover all the words. It's kind of fun. And then they can check it off or they can write it down on their checklist. So in the templates, I will include some of these checklists for you. And if you want to make this more of a thing, you can add any vocab words and do any sort of version of mud puddle. It could be sparkles, it could be rainbow colors, whatever you want, but it's a really cool fine motor to go ahead and try to uncover the words. All right, so that was my little fun mud puddle activity. You're going to need more paint, more water in here to make it a little bit more difficult for them to uncover the words, but I just thought that was a really fun literacy center for you to do. All right, have a beautiful time uncovering the words under your mud puddle, and I will see you soon.